All right, so last night I saw a movie I was really excited to see for a long time, Molly's Game, and I was really excited about it because the writer of the movie is my favorite writer. It's Aaron Sorkin. He wrote one of my favorite movies of all time, The Social Network, and he also wrote the Steve Jobs movie, which was my second favorite movie of 2015. He's a phenomenal writer, and he's known for his quick, roller coaster dialogue. Like his movies are all dialogue driven, and they're amazing. And the biggest compliment I can give to him is he makes a more thrilling movie with just dialogue than most action movies. Like, I don't care. I'm watching an action movie. I don't give a I don't care what's happening, you know? But, I'm watching a dialogue scene between two characters, and I'm like, this is riveting. He has that ability. It's a talent. And Molly's Game is no exception. He also directed Molly's Game, which I thought was neat. I thought that's cool. He did a very good job. He took a lot of notes from David Fincher, who directed Social Network, which Aaron Sorkin wrote. So I was like, that's good. If you're going to learn from anybody, learn from him. And he also learned from Kevin Costner, which that's fine, whatever. But yeah, I was really excited for this movie purely for the fact that he was writing it. I knew nothing about it, except I think eventually I watched a scene from a trailer and I was like, oh, it's something about poker. But other than that, I had no clue anything about this story about Molly Bloom. And it's a great story. What was it? Aaron Sorkin did his normal thing. This movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes long, and I was riveted the entire time, and I loved it. It was honestly like a female version of Wolf of Wall Street, almost exactly. In that it's a really long movie that's about someone's rise to power doing something illegal. And they're all both narrated by the protagonists. I just found a lot of similarities between them. And they're about a lifestyle that's not awesome. That it consists of many drugs and she gambles, but that's not great. Well, she doesn't gamble. She runs a gambling thing. But yeah, wow, I love this movie. It was fast. I knew right from the opening scene. I told Rachel, I was like, this movie is going to have roller coaster dialogue. The first scene was 5 minutes long, and it was just her explaining how she the worst thing that could happen in sports and her skiing experience, and summed up her whole skiing experience in the first 5 minutes, and it was absolutely riveting, and I loved it. And it's just everything ties in together, and he reincorporates dialogue, and it's so good, and I loved this movie. I went into it thinking, oh, it's 2 hours and 20 minutes long. I'm going to get bored. I was not bored. There was times where I was like, man, it's been a long time, but I'm enjoying this, so let me keep watching, I had the best time. Jessica Chastain is great in it. She does a great job, and she's a hottie. What the hell? Who knew that Jessica Chastain was hot? I didn't. Wow. What else? Idris Elba. He did fine. He did good. But still, the whole entire time, I'm like, that's Idris Elba. That he is him. I don't see a character. I just see him as he is in all of his movies. He's this no nonsense black guy. He never really plays a different character. He's the same as Heimdall in Thor movies. He's the same as he is in Pacific Rim, and he's good. But the whole entire time, I'm like, yeah, that's Idris Elba, and he's not doing anything special. Michael Cera was in it, and he impressed me, and I didn't even know he was going to be there, so that was awesome. What else? Kevin Costner was actually really good. It was nice seeing him be someone interesting for once. Remember when he had that 2014? He came out with 3 movies, and we're like Kevin Costner resurgence, and we were like, no, that's not going to happen. I heard a rumor that Player X in this movie is Tobey Maguire, because they didn't say any of the names. Wouldn't that be neat? But it makes sense though, because he stopped acting for a decade. No, not a decade. A long time, 6 years. He was nowhere to be seen. Actually, he probably did things. I just didn't notice him. I was just like, oh, the only movies that exist are Spider-Man and The Great Gatsby. But yeah, Michael Cera was good. Jeremy Strong, I think that's his name, was Molly's boss. That he was really good. I don't know. I just had a great time watching this movie. Roller coaster dialogue. I was thrilled the whole time. It was an interesting story, made even more interesting by the best writer in Hollywood. Standout scenes would be that the guy who didn't know anything about poker against the guy who's the best at poker. That was a great scene. Idris Elba had a great little rant that he went on. The end was nice. Oh, what a great strong female character in a movie. Wow, this is phenomenal. Guys, if you want women in movies, go watch this movie. It's great because she plays with the boys, but she's you respect the hell out of this woman. You're like, wow. Yeah, I had a great time with this movie. I don't even know what else to say. I love the character. The character was great. The story was interesting. I learned so much in so much time. But it's a dense movie. You can't sit here and just look away for a second, and then come back and be yeah, I'm following. No, you have to be intently watching because dialogue's happening like that, really quick. But yeah, I loved this movie. It's probably going to be on my top 10 list. I don't know because this is a densely populated year for good movies, and it all depends on whether or not I watch it again. Honestly, because that's what it's come down to. It's every single movie I've watched at least twice, so I probably have to watch it again. But I don't know. For now, I really, really liked it, and it's probably going to get a pass because I'm not going to have time to watch it again because I have to go watch other movies because we're getting down to the wire. But yeah, Aaron Sorkin, great job. I will go see anything. You could write a movie about a potato, and I would go watch it because you're just a fantastic writer, and I love you so much. Thank you for everything you've done. Keep making law dramas, please. Just keep making movies about people who are in legal trouble. This Social Network and Steve Jobs, all same thing, and it's all great. One of the best movies of the year. It should win Best Adapted Screenplay at the Oscars. It should win. It shouldn't win Jessica Chastain Best Actress because that should go to Frances McDormand for 3 Billboards. Other than that, though, I don't know about Best Directing. He did fine. The only bad thing is I think the sound was a little bit weird, but that could be my theater. It was just the narration, though. When the characters are speaking to each other, it was fine, but the narration was muffled almost. But yeah. Great movie. If you like The Social Network and you like Steve Jobs, which nobody saw Steve Jobs, so if you like The Social Network, then you'll love this movie. And I love The Social Network, so I love this movie. I would say it's not The Social Network for me. But it's right around Steve Jobs, almost. Steve Jobs is only number 2 on my 2015 list because that was not a good year for movies, though. Oh, man, I feel bad. But yeah, this might have been... Because Steve Jobs, I loved the beginning... Love them, like the middle, and then the ending. I was I did not like the last third of that movie, but this movie, I liked it. It was solid all throughout. So what's better? You know what I mean? But yeah, great movie. 5 out of 5, obviously. I'll definitely be watching this again at some point. It's going to be one of those movies I get on iTunes just so I'm I can listen to it while I fall asleep, and that's fine. Because it's just got such great dialogue and it's narrated so beautifully, and yeah, I love this movie. Okay, go watch it. Okay, Adam, go watch The Social Network again and Steve Jobs. I'm gonna watch Steve Jobs. I want to watch every movie. Oh, you got Movie Pass and you used it for this movie, and that was nice. But yeah, 5 out of 5. That's all I got. Bye.